Hello, my name is Kyle McLean, a partner and senior wealth manager here at Rame & Gorell Wealth Management. Today we're going to be walking through one of the most valuable benefits available to Shell employees, the Shell Pension Plan. We'll cover how your benefit is calculated, when you can access it, your distribution options, and how taxes come into play. If you or someone you know could benefit from this strategy or the other services that our firm offers, feel free to contact our team for a complimentary consultation, where we will review your financial situation to determine opportunities for optimization from an investment, tax, estate planning, employer benefits, and retirement strategy perspective. Shell offers two distinct pension formulas: the Accumulated Percentage Formula, or APF, and the 80-point formula. All employees are automatically enrolled into the plan, and vesting occurs after 2 years, 3 months, and 1 day of service, or immediately upon reaching normal retirement age. Shell funds the entire plan. There are no employee contributions required. Employees hired after 2012 earn benefits exclusively under the APF. Those hired before 2013 can choose their preferred formula during annual enrollment. However, it is worth noting that if you change your benefit calculation, it does not apply retroactively to previous years of pension participation. The Accumulated Percentage Formula is based on your age and your years of APF service. Each year, you accumulate a percentage based on your APF points. These points are determined by two factors: your age at year end, plus the numbers of prior years of APF service. The higher your point total, the higher the annual percentage you earn, from 3% up to 16% each year. Upon termination, your benefit is calculated using this formula: the total accumulated percentages multiplied by the average final monthly compensation multiplied by 12. That equals your lump sum value. This benefit can be taken as a lump sum or an annuity, and it can start immediately after separation or be deferred to normal retirement age. Let's walk through an example. Meet John. He joined Shell at age 30 and is retiring after 25 years of service. By the end of his career, John's total accumulated percentage under the APF formula is 221%. His average final compensation, based on his highest consecutive 36 months of pay, is $292,667. This results in a lump sum value of $646,794. That's the lump sum John could receive at retirement, or he could choose to annuitize that amount instead. Let's switch gears and now talk about the 80-point formula, Shell's other pension formula that's available to employees hired before 2013. This formula is designed to pay out as a monthly annuity at retirement, and it's only available in annuity form, not as a lump sum. Here's how that calculation works. You take your years of service, multiply that by your average final compensation, and multiply again by 1.6%. Finally, you subtract what's called the Social Security Offset, or SSO. Let's walk through a quick example. Jane works at Shell for 30 years and retires at age 65. Her final average compensation is $250,000, which is $15,000 per month, and her Social Security offset is $500. This calculation results in a monthly annuity of $6,700, or $80,400 each year. Now let's talk about when you can actually begin drawing your Shell pension, regardless of which formula you're under. For most Shell employees, the pension becomes available as soon as you separate from the company, assuming that you have met the vesting requirements. If you are under the APF, you may start that benefit right away, or choose to defer it earning interest in the interim. For those under the 80-point formula, availability depends on whether you've met what Shell calls immediate pension eligibility, typically a combination of your age plus your years of service totaling 80 or more. In some cases, your benefit can be taken with 70 points of eligibility, but there are specific circumstances that must allow for this treatment. Ill health, closing of a plant, dissolution of a participating company, or restructuring of a participating company. If you meet that threshold, you may start receiving your benefit early, sometimes as young as age 50, though the amount is reduced by 5% per year if you begin your benefit before age 60. Once you're eligible, you'll need to choose how you want to receive your pension, and Shell gives you a few options depending on your formula. To summarize again, if you are under the APF, you can choose between a lump sum, which can be rolled into an IRA for continued tax deferral, or an annuity payment, which provides steady, guaranteed monthly income. If you're under the 80-point formula, your benefit is only available as an annuity, but Shell offers several variations, including a single life annuity, which ends with your life, or a joint and survivor annuity, which continues to pay your spouse or a separate beneficiary after your passing. Both options come with trade-offs. Taking the lump sum gives you greater control. You can manage the investments, decide when and how much to withdraw, and even pass unused funds on to your heirs. It offers flexibility and the potential for long-term growth, but also comes with market risk and the responsibility of managing those assets. On the other hand, choosing the annuity provides simplicity and stability. It guarantees a monthly income for life, making it easier to budget and plan, but it also lacks flexibility and cannot be passed down to beneficiaries. Now let's touch base on taxes, because how and when you take your pension can have a major impact on your tax bill. If you take your benefit as a lump sum and you roll it over to an IRA, you defer all taxes until you start making withdrawals. That's a great way to preserve flexibility and manage your income year by year. But if you take your benefit as an annuity, the monthly income is taxed as ordinary income, just like a paycheck. There is no way to shift or delay the tax burden. Also, any taxable distributions taken before age 59 and a half may be subject to a 10% early withdrawal penalty unless you qualify for certain exceptions, like separating from Shell during or after the year in which you turn 55. These decisions have long-term implications, so it's important to work with a professional who understands the full scope of Shell's plans and how they fit into your overall retirement picture. At Raymond Gorell Wealth Management, we provide advice on over $1 billion in client portfolios. And as a firm, we strive to serve as an effective one-stop shop for comprehensive retirement planning. The many CFP and CPA tax professionals on our staff specialize in helping our clients take advantage of advanced financial strategies to materially enhance clients' ability to enjoy their lives both before and after retirement. We invite you to schedule a complimentary consultation with our team by giving us a call, sending us an email, or visiting our website today.